Yo, welcome back to the Double and B Mob channel, man. Today we are here with something brand new. This is Lynyrd Skynyrd. Now, I've heard the name before. I've definitely heard the name before, but I have never heard a single song. Don't know anything about him. But again, like, one thing I love about a lot of rock groups, the names are so unique. Like, Guns N' Roses. Like, I don't know who came up with that, but that's just such a dope name. Like, once you've heard it, Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, Lynyrd Skynyrd. I'm trying to think of some other rock groups. Limp Bizkit. You know what I mean? It's like you hear certain names and it's like, what? Like, it's so unique and so, like, intriguing. Like, it's almost impossible to forget. So I've heard of the name Lynyrd Skynyrd before, but I've never heard the song. And y'all know, because this is the first reaction, we're not going to spoil anything. I just want to know who I'm looking at and who I'm dealing with. That's all. Lynyrd Skynyrd is an American rock band formed in Jacksonville, Florida. The group originally formed as My Backyard in 1964 and comprised Ronnie Van Zant, Gary Rossington, Alan Collins, Larry Junstroms, and Bob Burns. Gotcha. Just want a little bit more context. That's all. The band released its first album in 1973. Oh no. Oh no. The band's career abruptly halted on October 20th, 1977 when their chartered airplane crashed, killing Van Zant, Steve Gaines, and backup singer Casey Gaines, and seriously injuring the rest of the band. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay. That's one hell of a way to introduce me. Okay. Wow, that's really sad. And it looks like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 3 of them died. Well, it said one was a backup singer. So like 2 of them died, and like all of them got hurt. I mean, I'm definitely going to do my research on that. That is terrible. The genres are southern rock, blues rock, country rock, and hard rock. Okay. Alright. Well, that was one hell of a way to introduce me to him. Alright. Well, Freebird. I won't do song research till afterwards, but I mean, man, that airplane story, man, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. But this is their song Freebird. Never heard it before. But now I'm in tune. After reading that story, or at least knowing what happened, hearing how many of them there are, and just I'm really intrigued in the story now, because that, boy. All right, but this is Freebird, Lynyrd Skynyrd. I'm ready. about this vibe. Have I heard this? Not being funny, I'm dead serious. I feel like I've heard this in like Cracker Barrel or something. I don't know why I feel like I've heard this before. Has it been in a movie? I mean, I've yet to hear one word, so I'm just this beat though. For one, every instrument they're using, I'm not gonna be lie. I'm not even gonna lie. Some instruments I don't even recognize, but the guitar, the organ, or I would assume that was a keyboard or something. But like the instrumentation so far is dope. Drums.
If I leave here tomorrow, would you still remember me?
Good question.
Well, I must be traveling on now.
Yeah.
There's just too many places I've got to see.
Okay.
If I stay here with you, girl, things just couldn't be the same.
Okay.
'Cause I'm as free as a bird now.
Okay.
And this bird you cannot change. And this bird you cannot change.
Okay.
And this bird you cannot change. Lord knows I can't change.
So far, he's speaking on like he told this woman, look, I want to be free. It's almost like I want to be free. You know, we all know birds. They live and go wherever they want. They can fly wherever they want. And he wants that type of freedom. But because of this girl that I would assume he loves, won't let him do it. Okay. I'm just trying to keep up, but we gonna analyze afterwards. But I'm just trying to keep up.
Bye bye, baby, it's my sweet love. This feeling I can't change.
Okay.
Please don't take it so badly.
No, she will.
'Cause the Lord knows I'm to blame.
Okay.
If I stay here with you, girl, things just couldn't be the same.
Okay.
'Cause I'm as free as a bird now.
is on guitar? Woo! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We gonna go back so we don't miss. We gonna go back. Ho. I gotta get everybody's name. I'm sorry. I should have. I did get everybody's name, but I gotta get. Alan Collins is on guitar, and Gary Rose or Rossington is on guitar, because you got an acoustic and you got an electric guitar. Whoever was just on that electric guitar going crazy, I gotta find out who that was. His voice is very. Who's the vocalist? Oh, that's Ronnie. Okay, Ronnie. Ronnie's voice. Well, no, Ronnie's the one that passed away. Is this song before or after the crash? I don't know. Oh! They made Sweet Home Alabama? I knew I heard of them before. They made Sweet Home. Gotcha. I 1,000,000%. Can't even talk. I 1,000,000% heard of Sweet Home Alabama. 1,000,000,000,000%. Gotcha. I knew I heard of Leonard Skinner before. Okay. That's why I heard him before. Sweet Home Alabama. But this song came out mid-70s. Okay. So that is Ronnie. That is Ronnie, right? Because y'all know last time I did something like this, I messed it up and said somebody that was dead was alive and somebody was alive. So I want to make sure I got this right. That's Ronnie. If that's Ronnie, his voice is smooth, very country-like, but it's smooth. It's not deep country. Like, you got a lot of people that got like a deep country accent. His is country, but it's like it almost kind of remind me of Chris Stapleton a little bit. Not the soul, Chris Stapleton got a little soul in him. I haven't heard any soul in him, but the way his country accent comes out is real smooth, and But this switch up they about to do, fire. Yo, who is on the electric guitar? He's still going. That's love. Woo! He's still going. He's still going. still going. Oh my gosh, they're going nuts. And not for oh my goodness. I'm gonna talk about everything when it's time. He's still going. They're still going. Oh my gosh, are they gonna stop? They're going nuts. Wow. I want to stop it so bad. Oh my God. Yo, this is mayhem. But we all know you don't stop on a solo. Oh, it's fading out. They didn't even stop. It faded out. They kept going. Oh my gosh. They was in the Yo. They were going so crazy and they were so into it that the engineer or the producer had to say, look, they gonna keep going. We gotta stop this. Just fade it out. They gonna keep going. Just fade it out. We trying to get this on the radio. We gonna have to shorten this up. Fade it out. That is nuts. Okay, now I can finally talk. Alright. We're going... I don't know how I want to approach this. Okay, for one, the song with the lyrics out of this. How long was this? Hold on. I need my glasses. This is a 9-minute song. The vocals were only like in the first 4 or 5 minutes. This song is literally a jam fest. It's a solo. It's pure instrumentation. Let's get to it. We're gonna start with the acoustic guitar, because not for nothing, he was rocking the fuck out. If you listen again, the electric guitar is a reason why the electric guitar is like the most prominent, like it's one of the most prominent instruments you could play, because you can't miss it. It is the loudest thing on the stage. So it kind of like, that's what you focus on. But if you listen to the acoustic guitar kind of like accenting everything that the electric guitar is doing, the da 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 da, the acoustic guitar was amazing. And again, it was only like he was just adding to what the electric guitar was doing, but the acoustic guitar was amazing. The drumming. Who is the drummer? I think I named everybody but the drummer. Who was on drums? That is Bob Burns. Bob Burns, brother. This man is insane, okay? He was just as prominent as the electric guitar. They were literally, it almost kind of reminded me of Bonham and like Jimmy Page. Like, they were literally just going. And they were like, hey, whatever you do, I got you. I'm going to follow your lead. And they went insane for 5 minutes. I love the change in riffs. I love the tempo changes throughout the solo. The dun 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 dun. Like everything, all the changes, all the tempo flips, everything, nuts. All right. What else? Again, the vocals. It was only like 4 minutes. And it sounded like a breakup song to me. He was basically saying, look, I want to be free. I don't want to settle down. I know you love me, but it's time for me to go. That's kind of what it sounded like. He was like, I want to be as free as a bird. Don't blame yourself for this. You know it's me. You know it ain't got nothing to do with you. But I want to be free. So it sounded like a breakup song. Free bird. You know, free as a bird. So I get that metaphoric meaning. Okay, now hold on. Now I can finally look at the history of the song. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Free Bird. It was featured on the band's debut album in 1973. Gotcha. It was written by Alan Collins and Ronnie. Southern rock, hard rock, arena rock. I don't think I've ever heard of that branch of rock music. Arena rock. Meaning that it's like custom made to play in arenas. I don't think I ever heard of that. Produced by Al Cooper. Released on MCA. I've heard of MCA Records. It entered Billboard Hot 100 on November 23rd in 1974 at number 87. Oh, but it peaked at number 19 in January 25th. A live version of the song re-entered the charts in late 1976, eventually peaking at number 38 in January 1977. Freebird achieved number 8 spot on Guitar World's 100 Greatest Guitar Solos. I would 1,000,000% agree. I want to know what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 was. Probably Stairway solo. What else? I'm trying to think what else would top that. The song is over 14 minutes long when played live. It was the finale during their live performances. Yeah, this song is amazing. That solo was amazing. Again, most of the song is the solo, which is amazing. I don't think out of all the songs that I've listened to, this song was predominantly a solo. Like I've heard like Deep Purple, Child in Time, right? You got the solo in the middle, but it's like the entire song damn near is not the solo. You know, you got the build up and then you got the ending, but the solo is in the middle. Same with what's the other Deep Purple song? I reacted to Highway Star. Solo in the middle, but the beginning and end is, you know what I mean? Like this song was literally, you got like, what do they call them? Stanzas. You probably had like 3 or 4 stanzas of lyrics, and the rest is solo. And the fact that the solo is that amazing that it keeps your attention says a lot, because we all know you can't overdo a guitar solo. You 1,000,000% can do it, and they did not do it. A 14-minute version of this song, that means this song, again, is only like 2 or 3 stanzas of lyrics. So that means the live version is mainly all solo. And it's 14 minutes. I would have to see that because that could be a bit long. That's the thing about guitar solos. When amazing, they're amazing, but you can overdo it. I would hope they didn't overdo it, but they sound like great musicians, so I would believe that it wasn't stale or got boring. I would assume that. But all right, I'm in. Again, I gotta find out more about them because that plane crash story and everything, like, that is like very depressing. And now that I'm one song in, and I know Sweet Home Alabama, I never heard it entirely through it completely, but of course I think every human being has heard Sweet Home Alabama. So now that I know two songs by them, and I know that plane story, I gotta find out more about them. Leonard Skinner. I gotta do some more research. But y'all keep requesting and I'm gonna check it out. But as always, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate y'all for watching. Until next time with Leonard Skinner.